Bree Simulated here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are going ahead and playing the 100 baby challenge for part 60, which if you hadn't already caught up, we've had a little bit of a break from. So we're resuming at part 60. The last part that I uploaded was part 59, and that was uploaded in late February. So now after about 3 weeks off, we're going ahead and playing part 60, which is where Avery over here is going to take over as the baby maker. So part 59 was Missy's last part, being the matriarchy, and I was like using the wrong words, I'm sorry. She's gonna go do the washing, I guess. It was Missy's last part. So Missy is in this household, and I just want to note something really quickly, that I went ahead and reread the rules because I wanted to make sure I was still following them all correctly. And it turns out that the rules have changed since I started. So I just want to point out that if you're watching this, like if you go back and watch it from the start, at some point I will be breaking rules or being too strict on myself or whatever, because the rules are continuously changing. Well, not continuously, but occasionally, like every time a pack comes out, they seem to change. But I am just going to set a little rule for myself because I'm not playing this just in my free time. I'm doing it like with you guys and whatnot. I'm going to say that whenever I start a new matriarchy, like a new baby maker mama. So for instance, when I started with Missy, I read all the rules and I was following them throughout Missy's whole reign. Then some rules changed or got altered and I was technically like breaking. Can I think of one? Like I read somewhere that you're not allowed to do, like for instance, while Avery was a teen, I did I'll show you her traits. She's got a lot. I did the trait that allows you to get long-lived. As far as I'm aware, that wasn't in the rules. But in the rules now, it says you aren't allowed to do that aspiration, which, too bad, I already did it. But I'm pretty sure this doesn't affect how long they are, like, a teen, a young adult, and whatnot for. I'm pretty sure it only affects when they're elders. Like, it makes them live longer once it starts sparkling. And I also want to point out that while I was like getting things set up, I did turn off aging. I knew you weren't allowed to turn off aging, but I only did it because I was going and doing some fun stuff with our other kids. So let me see if I can show you from Missy's family tree. I turned it off so that then like Missy didn't die while I was doing other stuff in the world. So basically here you can see our family tree, which this is what I was doing. I was trying to make this more like accurate. So what I did was I had every single one of her kids either adopt or have a baby. I didn't have them all get married because that was just going to take too long. Even though I had aging off, I just didn't want to waste like weeks of sim time. And I was doing this like in my own time, not for recording's sake. So I just went ahead and had them like all go ahead and adopt and have a whole bunch of babies. Some of them have passed away. So actually, I think some of their kids might have got taken away because they died. But you know what? I just wanted the family tree to look more accurate. I wanted to find more daemons throughout the town. Like, for instance, when Avery was a child, she used to bring home some of her nieces and nephews, which is kind of weird. But you know what? Whatever. Basically, I just wanted this family tree to look more extensive because what is the chances that Missy would have all these kids and then none of them would have any kids at all? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I turned off aging while I was doing that, but I made sure that whatever sim days were passing, I was still aging Avery up within those because I was letting her get to like, oh, she's came over. Hey Harper, I was letting her, making sure she was getting up to A grades, but I was not aging her up as soon as she got to A grades. So I was making sure that I aged her up, like I think when you're a child, it's like 8 days or something. Whatever it was, I made sure that I aged her up when her birthday would have been. So, like, I know that's technically not allowed as soon as you turn off the aging, it's like bad. But we're going to go ahead and turn it back on because she is aged up into a teen. So let's go ahead and auto age everybody. Perfect. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Like technically I was breaking a rule, but it wasn't breaking a rule for the benefit of the challenge. It was just for like YouTube's sake, more or less. So I'm going to go ahead and let that slide, and I hope you guys don't mind either. I'm sure you don't. But yeah, basically what's happened is I read up on the rules to check what we have to do with Missy. Missy can stay here. She can. It's just if she gets married, her partner can't move in here. But what I want to go ahead and do is get her married possibly to that vampire guy. Now, in the rules, it also says you're not allowed to turn your matriarchy, or however you say it, into a oculate sim. Like, you're not allowed to turn them into a vampire. But I feel like, once again, for the sake of YouTube, for the sake of how connected we are to Missy, it's okay to turn them into a vampire once they're elders, if you know what I mean. Like, because once they're elders, they're not having babies anymore, so it's not as if you're doing it to, like, benefit anything, because it's not going to benefit anything. I just don't want her to die, because I want, at the end, for us all to be able to, like, have a party and have, like, all three, probably, because we probably will have three matriarchy baby mamas. I want to have, like, all three of them in the same room. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it'll be fun. So, I don't know. I might, like, try and preserve Missy somehow. I don't care about any of the kids, and I won't do it, like, while they are still having babies, because I don't want to cheat in any sense. But let me know what you think about that. If you think she should get with that vampire dude, or maybe I should just, like, turn her into a vampire and have her be single. Whatever you want, I'll do. She still has, like, days, because I did turn off the aging, like, the day when I last stopped playing with you guys. So, basically, she's still got, like, ages before she dies. So we can wait some time to make the decision. And also, it'll be a couple of, like, sim weeks before we even get close to filling up the household. So it's not as if we're at a disadvantage right now. But yeah, here is our new baby mama, Avery. She is so gorgeous, literally. Amazing. Beautiful. When you see this, Strangerville will already be out, but I'm not going to be, like, doing anything to do with Strangerville here. My game is, like, updated for it, but, like, I'm not going to be doing anything related to it. Let me go ahead and explain her traits to you. So here's Avery Damon. She currently has a good reputation. That's simply because she was doing the scout thing. But anyway, and through painting and whatnot, and, like, we were just doing things for her scout, she got a 1-star celebrity, which I'm not really that focused on. But anyway, she's a kleptomaniac. So I thought that it could be really cool if in this generation what she does to earn money and whatnot is primarily being a kleptomaniac. I read the rules, and I don't remember if this was a rule the first time, but it says that you're only allowed to pick one skill, and that's the only skill you're allowed to earn money from. I'm pretty sure that's all we did with Missy. Like, we wrote some books occasionally just for the sake of completing an aspiration once, I think. But, like, whatever. Her primary income was painting, but she also did gardening. But it wasn't as if we were earning money from the gardening skill as much as we were earning money from, like, produce. So I don't know if that counts as cheating, but we have a garden, and I just thought it would be fun. So we're going to go ahead and primarily earn our money from being a kleptomaniac. And another rule that I read that has definitely been added recently, because it was not there when I started with Missy, is that you can go ahead and have a job as long as you only ever work from home. So she could be like a style influencer, she could be a gardener, she could be a social media, a politician, or a, what's the other one? Critic. She could be either one of those careers. As long as she works from home, it's fine. So let me know if you feel like doing that. I thought that maybe she could be a social media star or maybe a style influencer, because she seems really, like, fancy and posh. If she could, she would definitely have the snob trait as well. I think she thinks, like, Missy earns a lot of money, like, from her paintings and whatnot. She's earning a lot. So it's not as if this family is not well off. We live in a nice house. This lot is, like, worth quite a bit. And I probably won't ever leave this lot. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe we'll leave and Missy will just stay here. I should get going now. Yeah, you should, ladybug girl. Maybe Missy will live here and we'll go start a new house with Avery. I don't know. Let me know what you want. But we won't do anything drastic too soon. Also, we entered the lottery. Cool. So then, of course, we are romantic. We tend to be flirty. That's just to help us get guys. And also, when she aged up to a teen, I had her pick the soulmate or something, just so she got the alluring trait from choosing a love aspiration. She will be more successful at romance, which is great. And she's also cheerful, just so then she tends to be happier. Now, reward traits that she has gained, I gained all of these completely legally. You can trust me in that. Basically, I went ahead and bought the savant trait, which means she gains skills faster. I bought the carefree trait, which means she doesn't get tense. And I bought the beguiling trait, which means you can do the bow and arrow thing. I also read somewhere that you're not allowed to do something about traits to make them live longer or anything, like the reward traits, and I think that means the potions of youth, so we definitely won't be doing any of them, but I don't remember that being in the rules earlier either. Okay, so then, we also got free services because Missy is going to be dying or leaving soon, so I wanted to make sure we had free services, and I'm also going to save up to get the frugal trait so our bills aren't as high, because they already are like $5,000. And then the ones that we have earned are responsible from having a positive responsibility. What are they called? I keep on forgetting what they're called. The character values. We got the compassionate from having positive empathy, emotional control from having positive emotional control, mediator from having positive conflict resolution, and good manners from having positive manners. As you know, we got top-notch toddler from having all level 5 toddler skills. We got mentally gifted from completing whiz kid aspiration, socially gifted from completing social butterfly aspiration, creatively gifted from completing the artistic prodigy aspiration, and physically gifted from completing the rambunctious scamp aspiration. And we got long-lived from doing the bodybuilder aspiration. We also got the scouting aptitude from the scouting career because we got to the max of that. So as you can see down here, the lights aren't on, but she has her scouting. Where'd our book go? I had her book out as well. She has her scouting trophies, and then she also did drama club until she got promoted to the top level, and she got this trophy for that. So as you can tell, it wasn't as if I had aging off and I was just like taking advantage of it to make more kids or anything. It wasn't like going to benefit us at all. I was grinding and doing this, and then I was aging her up the day when it said it would have been her birthday instead of whenever she got an A grade, because I feel like you're allowed to keep them this age for longer. You're just not allowed to age them up sooner. So anyway, that's what we did. Okay, guys, it is Harvest Fest morning, which means Missy is going ahead and making one of her classic grand breakfasts. And we have got Avery over here setting the table. It's only her and Missy today for Harvest Fest, but we're going to go ahead and eat a yummy breakfast, go ahead and tick off some of the requirements for Harvest Fest Day, and then we're going to head on over to the museum, admire some art, and maybe admire some Sims as well. Okay, you guys, we have headed on to San Myshuno. We're in the Arts Quarter at the Modern Art Museum. So here we are. We need to go ahead and view or admire paintings at the museum. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll just go ahead and view a whole bunch of these ones. Just check out the art here in San Myshuno. As you can see, we've got some of our family members here, but I did also add in some of the guys you guys shared on the gallery. I added about 9 or so guys. So hopefully we'll go ahead and see them, and if we do, we'll have to go up and talk to them. If not, I might have to go like visit their house just so that we definitely know them. Because sometimes it's a bit tricky when you have so many people in your world. For instance, like, why is this not counting? Are we not in a museum? Oh, it's an art center. Okay, I guess it doesn't count. This guy looks nice. Ben Rooney. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Let's do a polite introduction. We worked hard to get this polite interaction. Let's go ahead and say hello. We're going to shake his hand, which is a very awkward thing to do if you were trying to get with someone. Wow, we're already like friends. Okay, cute. Let's go ahead and brighten his day. We'll go ahead and be thankful. I guess he is off the clock now. Hopefully this girl doesn't think we're trying to talk to her, because we like 10 out of 10 are not. He is feeling flirty. Wow, this is going really well all of a sudden. Ooh, do a pickup line. And why do I keep on clicking there? I feel like usually it asks you to click more. But right now it's not. Okay, we're going well. I might have to go ahead and invite him to join us in an art gallery then. Go ahead and blow him a kiss. Or maybe I'll add a wardrobe here. That could be fun. Maybe until... Oh my goodness, they're inside each other. Maybe until Missy moves out. She doesn't want to woohoo at home. Because right now her and Missy actually are like sharing a bed. They both sleep in the nice bed because it obviously gets their... What do you call it? Their like sleep meter up the fastest. So I have them both sleeping in the same bed just so then I don't have to make them sleep for as long at the moment. But alright, we're about to go have our very first kiss. Like not even just our first kiss with him. This is Avery's first kiss. First of like 30 or so, but it went well. Okay, cute. Okay, here we go. They are about to come into this closet and woo Hootie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are about to woohoo with this random guy who we just met. Oh my goodness, people are watching. This did say it would give us fame. Wait, is anyone watching? No, that guy just walked past and didn't care like at all. Okay. Yeah, we're woohooing in public right now, which said would give us fame, which is funny. So let's go ahead and see if we are pregnant. I guess we'll go ahead and take a pregnancy test in this dirty, filthy public bathroom. Gross. Okay. Okay guys, here she is taking her very first pregnancy test after her very first woohoo in public to see if she is pregnant with her very first baby. Now, she doesn't have the fertile trait, and we aren't on a lot with the trait thingy, so I don't know how this is going to go. But is she about to go ahead and tell him that she is pregnant after woohooing in the closet? And is he back at work? Okay, he's like at the bar doing his work, and we're about to go ahead and tell him that we're pregnant with his baby. Oh my goodness. Okay. It looks like it could be more than one baby because she already has a little bit of a tummy. What does he think? He's like, well, I barely know you. We just met today and had like a hookup. And he's like, you're funny if you think I'm going to be involved in this at all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a photo with him. And I'm going to go ahead and try and take a photo with every single baby daddy that we have and with all of our children as well. So now that we've gone ahead and harvested him, let's go ahead and head on over to the museum for real this time. Okay, here we are in Willow Creek at the museum, and it is snowing, which is really beautiful, but we're going to go ahead and head inside and admire some paintings, or view some paintings, whatever it wants us to do. Admire or view, I think it says. So let's head inside and try this again. Why is it so dark in here? Okay, let's go ahead and view these paintings real quick. We just need to do 3. Turns out that last place was an art center and not a museum, so we're going to go ahead and view these ones instead. And, you know, whatever. We did get something out of the art center, though. Not a visual experience, but a biological experience, because we are now pregnant with our first baby. I'm pretty sure it'll only be 1, which is, like, fine. I'm definitely okay to take it more, like, slow and steady this time, because I know, like, we almost got 40 babies out of Missy. She did more than a third. Like, she almost did half of the babies. So if we can do, like, at least 21 with her and then 20 with the, like, third, I'm fine with that, which I know we will get, like, at least 30 with her. So, you know, I'm not stressed about it. And I hope that you guys are liking this first part back after our, like, 3 or so week break. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Strangeville little mini series that we did. When I'm filming this, I don't know for sure what part I'm going to end the Strangeville series on, but basically, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run that for the month of March, and by this time it should be done. And right now, I promise you guys that from this point on, every single Monday will be 100 baby challenge. We just had to take a couple weeks off because it was just going to be too much for me to have 4 LP/challenge, like, story themed series going on at once on my channel. So we just needed to take a little break. And it was more like an uploading break. I was still playing and editing 100 Baby the whole time. So, you know, it was just a break for you guys, which I feel like you needed. Like, I feel like you can't possibly watch all 4 series at once and understand completely what's going on and be fully immersed. So I thought it would be better if we sort of just explored all that Strangeville had to offer, come back to part 60, which is Avery's reign, with a fresh mind, you know? I feel like it's just better because it creates more of a separation between her and Missy's adventure. And obviously if you're watching this in the future and you're just binge watching, then it doesn't matter, but you know, at the time it did, I promise. Okay, everyone here is just like our brothers and stuff. Oh my god, who is over here getting their photo taken? This is Octavia Moon. Okay, whatever. So yeah, basically this is where we're gonna end part 60. Hope that you're very much looking forward to Avery's reign as the matriarchy, as the baby maker, as the whatever you want to call her. She is going to go ahead and have many babies just like her mama did. And I can't wait to see what they look like. She's got a very different appearance to her mum. Like, so I wonder what they're going to look like compared with the guys we're having. So I have installed 9 #BreeBabyDads into the world right now. If you have uploaded them to the gallery and you can't see them in game, don't worry, I'm adding them in installments so that then they don't age up into elders before we get the chance to have babies with them. So if you do have any baby daddies or baby mamas that are set to enable women to get pregnant, go ahead and share them to the gallery with the #BreeBaby, and I'll eventually add them into the game, and I will try and have babies with every single one of them. Well, Avery will. But yeah, let me know what you think about her being a klepto. Let me know what you think about her getting a job where she works from home. And yeah, let me know what you want. I'm going to try and take photos with all of the baby daddies and with all of her children. So that'll be fun. But yeah. Also, let me know what you think about us moving into a different house and what you want us to do with Missy. If she should get married, if she should get a job, what should she do? Until next time, I hope you'll have a very snazzy day and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!